Games, 3 different ways you guys won this weekend. Just what does that say about your team that you guys are able to win in a variety of ways early in the season?
Yeah, I just think it's a brand of baseball. It's sustainable. Quality of bats on offense, great starting pitching, good out of the bullpen, great defense. And so what you saw is very translatable to SEC play, translatable to NCAA tournament play. So that's probably my biggest takeaway.
The staff really shined this weekend. What do you have to say about them as a whole, and who stood out to you today?
Yeah, they did do a good job. They did a really good job, I think. So we're looking at 5 runs in 3 games. I'll take that all the time. And I think this execution of it was great too. When you talk about, I think they were prepared. I think they pitched with great confidence and belief, and we suffocated the strike zone. I mean, with early and ahead. I mean, it seemed like every hitter was 1 and 2. It was almost surprising when we got to a 3-ball count, which is great. And then we really made pitches for out pitches, or what we call kill pitches, at a high level. As far as today, I thought Chase was great. I mean, that's a big deal. They get a little bit different than a high school game in Midland, Texas, with a bunch of purple up there. I think you saw his talent. I think you saw his poise and composure, and why he's going to be a great pitcher here for a long time. I thought Sam was that was a big spot. It was really the first point real of adversity in 3 days. And so to go ground ball and strike out, immediately got the momentum back in our dugout. And then we went to Ty, who flipped the momentum of the game. And next thing you know, we put 5 runs on the board, which this team will do. So again, I thought it was something that we can look back on and like how we're going to win. I think today was a good example. So yeah, all of them, Chase, Sam, Ty, and I thought Blake was really good too. So it was a good day from the mound for those guys.
Can you walk us through what your definition of professional at bats is? Just this, no, but seriously, like Gavin said it, but this team just seems so much more professional and patient and getting into deep counts.
Yeah, I think last year's offense was really good. I think top 3 or 4 in the country. We didn't support it. Probably good enough from the mound or defensively. But there is growth, and again, I'll reference this a lot. People don't know what's in the weeds as far as development with guys, and we had some literally between last night and today of some like, hey man, we got to do this a little bit better, and a couple guys were able to do that, which was great to see. I think if we were just to boil it down as simple as we can, we don't want to swing at balls. We want to crush mistakes. We're going to really battle with 2 strikes, and we want to move the ball forward with runners in scoring position. And so the approach kind of bleeds into that. And if you cover those 4 areas, you're going to score runs. And I think, sure, maybe it could have been a little flashier, I guess. But like I said, I'm very pleased with the approach and the solidarity of it.
Going off of that, what do you want this team's identity to be?
I just think play to it. I think really good from the mound as far as attacking the strike zone and then finishing hitters off when we have the count in our favor. I think playing great defense to support the pitching staff, which I think we did from behind the plate in the infield and in the outfield, and then to take professional at bats, as Matt said, to move the offense. We have a roadmap for winning games, and we played to that very well this weekend. We set it out. We train and practice exactly to what we feel like we need to do to win, and so it was really good to see those guys execute it this weekend.
Were you surprised at all with how much some of the freshmen were able to contribute this weekend, or was this just kind
no,
of what you expected?
No, I mean, they're some of the most talented guys in the program, and I think the older players that have been here 3, 4, 5 years would tell you that. Just until the lights come on, you'll never really know how guys will respond. But we had a pretty good idea, and I think I said this yesterday in our 2 fall games, with Paxton, Jared, and Brady. I mean, we got those guys like 20-plus at bats just in those 2 dates that we had. But their growth in the last month since we returned from Christmas break has been awesome. And like Ethan Fry is a dude. Like he's gonna be an All-American here someday. And it's exciting to get him in the game. I think McPaul led our team in hitting. I mean, leading into the 3 weeks into the season. So Gavin Guidry, nice play on the run. You can see his athletic talent. Chase obviously from the mound today. Griffin Herring is going to be a starter here at some point. I don't think he even pitched this weekend. So really excited about that class, and they just got to put their head down and keep working, because if they improve as much as they have since they got here, then some good days ahead for them and for us.
Two guys went 6 for 8 today or this weekend and moved well at second. Just what did you like about what he was?
I liked
able to do?
everything about what he did. It was great. He's a tough kid, team guy, competitive, and he's ready to play. He got himself ready to play and did that in short order. I mean, he didn't have an at bat till 2 weeks before opening night since October, and I thought the at bats were really good, the defense was really good as well. Turned a nice double play yesterday, it gives us some position versatility if he can play in there, because we know he can play the outfield also.
Ty Floyd seemed to give a lot of his credit of improvement to Wes, your new pitching coach, and says he looks forward to working with him for the next several months, see how much he can further improve. Just the impact he's made in this short period of time.
Yeah, tremendous. I mean, you guys cover college football, so who's the best defensive coordinator in college football?
Champ, maybe?
Saban?
Matt House.
Matt House.
Let's go. Strong.
That's right.
But, when you have a coach like that can impact one unit, it's significant. But, now when we're talking about his unit has the ball every single pitch. And so they have more control over winning and losing, pitcher do, than anything. So it's profound. And I've said it before, but I think it's the totality of what he brings to the table. It's, the ability to prepare scouting reports, call pitches is at an elite level. You look at the player development piece. I mean, the best pitchers in the country should want to come here, to work with him. And, whether that's arm health and arm care, developing throwing programs, scripting bullpens, doing things to translate from the practice environment to the game environment, the knowledge of analytics, and be able to look at the analytics and go, this is what this means, and then be able to translate that into game success. He's the best I've ever seen at that.
What's the outlook for Skeens as a hitter?
Yeah, I mean, we'll use him when we need to use him. At the same time, we need to protect him, because he's pretty good at the contribution he makes right now. So, and that's when I say protect him, I mean that's for our team and that's for him as well. Backing off the hitting commitment has allowed him to change his body a little bit and his conditioning level, which puts him in the position he's in right now, which is mid-season form. And so that is not put to bed at all. And he'll come up and hit a homer at some point this season. I just didn't think right now the risk reward was not necessary.
Is it understated how well Brady did handling the staff?
Yeah, he did a great job. He's a great player. You talk about important guys to get here. That was a big one. Remember January 2nd of 2022, I went over there and met him and his family at IMG to do a draft meeting, about the pro draft. And left-handed hitting catchers are hard to find that, are impact bats that are really good catchers and throw. So he had all that. But, I mean, now, I just in a month's time, or from game one of the fall to this, it's a massive improvement. And just like I said with the pitchers, elite position players should want to come here. And he's a perfect example of it. And trust me, knowing we're going to have him for 3 years, probably the same way that Brian Kelly feels about having Harold Perkins here.
Talk about Southern, maybe?
Yeah, so cool thing, Mardi Gras Day, right? 2 o'clock
Yeah.
game.
So I'm still new to Louisiana, so you guys have to help me out. So nobody works on this holiday, is that
I
correct?
don't think so.
And nobody goes to school.
That's right.
That's right. All right, so we should have a sellout. So that's my expectations for that game.
Any idea who might start that game?
Yeah, Thatcher Hurd will start on Tuesday against Southern.
And he won't be on a pitch count. Just let him go. You think,
Yeah,
Derek?
I think so. Well, no, he will be on a pitch count
Yeah.
based on the buildup of last weekend, and then again, development. That's what we do. Is we needed a lengthy work session, which took place on Wednesday. So today was the first day he was actually available, and we were fortunate to get through Friday and Saturday without using Ty. So we had a plan for Ty, and had him sit in there. It allowed us to push him to Tuesday.
Do you have any new updates on Tommy's shoulder?
Yeah, better today. And I think you'll see a progression back into things is what I would say. I don't anticipate that he'll be out for very much longer. And that's a good thing for us because we need him. I mean, you saw it in the first inning the other day. So
Were all 3 games under 3 hours this weekend? I think so.
I don't know. Yeah, 27 outs.
27
Anything else?
All right.
Thank you,
Thank you, guys.
Congrats.